It's John and Rachel from Jagoff. Everything in Pittsburgh deserves a tailgate, especially when it's the end of August and it's gorgeous and we have an excuse to go to Frick Park, which John was like, wait, I forget, which one is Frick? And I said Oakland. But I was close.
Well, it kind of borders everything, right? When I saw Beachview, then I knew Regent Square. Like, oh, wait, I've been by that.
Yeah,
but
we're used to Riverview.
as we came through, I'm like, yes, I actually have been by the deli down here. But anyways.
Yeah, and it's gorgeous. But the coolest part is we brought a 2019 4Runner, Toyota 4Runner. It's a really pretty color blue. I got to tell you, it's not quite navy, and it's the premier package because, well, let's face it, it's Rohrich Toyota. Of course, it's a premier package. And all that means is there's a really cool moonroof, and there's all the bells and whistles, and there's so much room. But the reason we brought it for today's tailgate.
Let me tell you what's in the back here.
Oh, boy.
Because when you're about to say the reason we brought it is that Nick, who is the star of the show, there are plugs like regular electrical outlets in the back here. So if Nick wanted to play video games, whatever, he's all over it.
Or
Nick,
a fan.
Nick, you want a cup of tea? What do you want, Nick? What's going on? No, seriously, this amazing service dog, Nick, we've been talking about him on the radio for the last 2 weeks on Q92.9, but now he's tailgating with us because, of course, like we said, everything in Pittsburgh deserves a tailgate. And Jody and Nick specifically asked for, this kind of tailgate. So we said, we will provide. So here we are with Jody and Nick. And Jody was, as we said, on the radio with us twice now talking about the Guardian Angels medical service dogs, which partake in the Mutt Strut. Do I have that right? Ish?
That's correct.
Okay, cool.
That's a mouthful, so you got it
It's
all
a
out.
lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was like I was watching the bubbles, like following the bouncing ball. Jody, thanks so much for being with us. We've talked to you, as we said, a couple of times. Tell us what we can expect. We're at Frick Park because this is where the Mutt Strut happens. But what is the reason for the Mutt Strut?
The Mutt Strut originally was created, I think this is our 5th year now. I know
Okay.
we kind of lost some time
Sure.
virtually and physical, but excuse me, I believe my 5th year, we take over Frick Park and we let mutts strut. That's what we do. We let like-minded people get together. But it's what we do with PNC for Guardian Angels to raise money. Everyone comes in, we have vendors, we have crafts, we have food, we have a petting zoo, we have service dogs where you can actually meet a service dog. And in some cases, like with Nick, you actually be able to interact with him and meet him, and he'll interact with you.
Right.
He goes social, even though he's still working for me. So Nick is one of the rare dogs that can be interrupted while he's working to be social.
Right.
So
even when he met me, I mean, so friendly. Like, no issue with coming over and just kind of saying, hey.
with permission now, he doesn't just walk up to anybody, but because we know each other, he's familiar.
Okay.
But yes, we take over Frick Park, and we just want people to come out. We're supporting Guardian Angels in their mission. As we were saying earlier, with 22 veterans a day committing suicide.
Crazy.
We're trying to reach as many veterans as we can with as many dogs as we can. Mm-hmm. And this gives us a much bigger audience for people who may not know what Guardian Angels is or may not know about service dogs, and we can educate them as handlers. We give our time that day specifically to help educate as much as we can.
What statistics?
So the Mutt Strut is a fundraiser to raise money because you had said that one of the dogs, like Nick, cost $25,000 to train.
Correct.
And in your lifetime, you might have, they retire at 10 years. So in your lifetime, you might have 3 dogs. So
Correct.
$75,000. So the Mutt Strut, to be honest with you, Jody, I like the fact that the Mutt Strut is a way to do dog shaming because everybody likes to dress their dog up and come and strut the mutt.
Yes.
And are there prizes if I come dressed as a Jagoff, if I come dressed in a Steeler
Aren't you dressed already?
Yes. Yes, clearly. Yes.
So the prizes are for the dogs, not for the people.
Okay.
But I will tell you, the people that dress like their dogs or with their dogs are the ones that get the attention.
Do you do it?
Okay.
I do not.
Okay. All right.
I'm already a Wookiee. He's good. We match every morning. So, yeah, the prizes go to the fundraising that we give back. What the categories are, I think, change constantly because we're trying to make sure we fit our target market of people who love dogs. And that's what that's all about. Mm-hmm. But there are definitely 3 or 4 different categories. I believe there are some Girl Scouts that are judging. We're actually going to have Frizzy, if everybody knows who Frizzy is.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I know you guys are familiar. He will be one of the guest celebrity judges.
Okay.
So since him and Nick go way back, we wanted to make sure he got involved again this year.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
Your audience is definitely familiar with who Frizzy is. He'll be here.
So the one thing we haven't said yet is when is the Mutt Strut? It's here in Frick Park.
The physical Mutt Struts at Frick Park will be on September 10th. Now, Mutt Strut itself kicks off online virtually, where we start our online auction. with all the prizes, with jerseys and tickets and spa packages, and I mean, you name it, we run the gamut. Now, some of the auction pieces are geographically specific because we are touching a nationwide basis.
Sure.
So we have items that are only good for Florida, but still bid on them. Maybe you can give it as a gift to someone in Florida.
Sure.
But we have some things that are local to Pittsburgh. Like we want just Pittsburgh auction items. So when we're here at the park, people have something tangible to bid on and walk away with.
Yeah.
So, but the online auction starts on the 7th of September, 24 hours a day. It's constant bidding. The auction will end on Saturday, September 10th at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
So anything that's online, bidding stops at 8 sharp, and you automatically know if you've been outbid. So you know at 7:59 if you've got to put in that last bid.
Right.
To get
So
your
that's how
item.
people can help ahead of time. They can go on, they can bid with the silent auction. And then day of, is there a donation opportunity?
Absolutely. They will
Okay.
always be able to take a donation. I know on September 7th, we're also going to have some branches at PNC. I know we have one at Southside. We have one at Squirrel Hill. You'll see myself in Southside. Nick and I will be there to launch that at the branches. So we'll do multiple branches that you can get that information off of. Service Dogs. I'm sorry, I can't even talk on that one.
No, you're fine.
For the for our website, which is
Do it.
yes, you put me on the spot.
4, the number 4.
Yes, service.
Look at you.
Mutt Strut 4 Service Dogs with the number 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's where you can get registered. Registration is free. It costs you nothing to come out and have a good time with us. You absolutely will be missing a great day. I said this will be my 4th physical appearance, so I think maybe 3rd physical appearance.
Okay.
It is really, if you love dogs, this is the day to be here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is a
I love it.
conglomeration of dogs.
And as you said, real quick with your statistics, you said he knows when you're not yourself, right? Or he knows if, you are having maybe high blood pressure, or if if your sugar's high from diabetes, something like that, right?
Yeah,
That's the things these dogs can do.
Nick, as a medical dog, being his first and foremost priority, is able to detect my blood sugar. So I do wear a glucose monitor on my arm, and I use that just to confirm what he's looking at. Like before I came out here, he was alerting that it was high. I didn't know how high, so I had to check it, and it was about a 286.
Huh?
Yeah, it's up there.
Yep.
So he was being a little feisty. But my blood pressure, he handles that. Now, again, keep in mind, every dog is different. Not every
Sure.
dog that is
Yeah.
paired is a true medical dog in that regard. There are some dogs who just do PTSD, some dogs who just do social anxiety. That gets you through your day. Nick is the rare bird in that breed where he does the medical and the
Nice.
mental side, the
Okay.
PTSD and the social
Nice.
anxiety.
Amazing.
All right.
I
so-
want Nick.
Yeah.
But everybody
So,
wants
I
Nick.
One more
want
time. The Mutt Strut is September 10th
10th. Yep.
here at Frick Park. And the website again is?
Oh, you're going to make me do it again?
Mutt
Mutt Strut,
Yep.
the number 4,
Yep.
servicedogs.com.
Boom.
.com.
All right.
Dot
Big
com.
question ending.
Yes.
What would Nick bring to a tailgate?
Brisket.
You should have said the tail. God,
Wow.
that was
Did
the
I miss the
question.
obvious
you
one?
Totally missed it.
Missed the obvious on
He's
that.
bringing brisket, blah, 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 not the tail. Have a great weekend, everybody, and support Mutt Strut.